Hi, I'm Caitlin. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm Kieran.
Hi, Kieran. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
So, were you able to find us okay? I know our office is a little bit out of the way, so.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, perfect. Can I get you water, coffee, tea, anything like that?
Nothing.
Okay, perfect. So, before we get started, I just have to go over a little bit about our confidentiality policies and how that affects our sessions. Is that okay if I talk a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, anything that is said in our sessions will stay 100% between us. There are a few exceptions to that. If a child is being abused, if you are homicidal, you are going to hurt someone else, or if you are suicidal, you're going to hurt yourself. Or if we get a subpoena from a court of law and we are obligated to give them any related cases. So those are kind of the only instances where I would have to break that confidentiality. Otherwise, everything stays between us. Does that sound okay? Is there any questions about that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you don't have to tell my parents what I tell you in here, right? Like they won't know.
No, they don't have to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want them to know that.
Yeah, because you're over 16, so you're over the age of majority, so they don't. Anything that's said between us is just between us.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah.
So, what can I help you with today?
So I was referred here by my school guidance counselor. I'm a senior in high school right now, so I'm still living at home. I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm not feeling safe at my house. I want to come out to them. I'm gay.
Okay.
And they don't get it, and I'm worried they'll kick me out and stuff if I tell them. So, yeah.
That must be really hard for you.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Are you specifically worried about them kicking you out, or are your parents ever?
I just think like they just talk a lot about how much they hate gay people, and they think that they should like go to hell and stuff, and like they're really like religious, and I don't think they'd be supportive if I came out to them. Like I think they would want to kick me out and stuff, so I'm just worried.
Yeah.
About all of it, like them not accepting me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being not safe and 10 being very safe, how safe do you currently feel in your household?
I like an 8.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty scary because they yell a lot and stuff. And
does it ever go past yelling, or does it just sort of stay at that?
It has before at some points, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk a bit more about that, or?
No, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned for your safety right now, and if you're okay with it, I'd like to share with you some resources on safe places to go, safe houses. There's youth shelters, there's an LGBT shelter here that we can get you to. And if you did want to come out to your parents, I can, of course, certainly help you with that, and we can assess risk factors associated with that, and try and but you don't have to come out to them if you're not comfortable, and if you don't feel safe doing that, then it's totally up to you.
Okay.
So I don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with. I'm just concerned for your safety right now and your
Thanks. It's just it's just, I like, part of me wants to because they're my parents and I feel like they should know, but the other part of me just wants to like graduate and move away and not have to deal with any of that anymore, right? So a little bit on the fence, but like if I should tell them or if I should not tell them, but like I don't know if it's just safer for me to not tell them. I don't really know.
I can definitely understand where you're coming from. It seems like at this point, like you just might want to avoid that whole situation. Is there anyone that you do feel safe telling? Do you have any supports, any friends, any grandparents?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends at school, a lot of like LGBT sort of queer friends and stuff, and I'm part of the support group at my school. But like I can't tell my parents that I go there, but I do feel like I have a little bit of community support there and some friends and stuff. So yeah.
Well, that's really great that you have some support, that you're not completely alone in this. And so that I'm really glad to hear that. Is there any do you have any things that you do at the group that you like? Do you
I sort of like just talking to other people like me and stuff. There's some other closeted people there, and they kind of understand what it's like. And some of the people that go say I should tell my parents, and some of the facilitators say that it's always good to tell the people you're living with, but I don't know if that's okay for me to do right now, or so I just wanted to come and talk.
And that's perfectly okay. You don't have to tell them right now. You don't have to be ready right now. You don't have to have it all figured out. It's totally okay to feel that way, and hopefully we can get you to a place where you feel a little bit safer in your environment.
I want that. I hope so.
I think that's definitely a goal we can work towards. So I'd like to ask you a question. 5 years from now, imagine you've come out to your parents, everything's great. What would that future Kieran say to Kieran right now?
Wow, I've never thought about stuff like that. I mean, I think that we'll just, I think you just tell me like keep going, and things are good and things get better, and that life is better after I get to leave here. So that's what I would hope anyway, that it gets better.
Well, I think he's right, and I think we can get to that place.
I hope so, yeah.
So, as far as wrapping up today, do you think that maybe finding some housing for you, or having a safe place to go just in case would be a good direction to go for this appointment?
I think so. I think it'd be good to have like sort of a backup plan in case they do find out somehow or something goes wrong. That might help me feel a little safer, I think.
Okay, so I have a list of resources and places to go, shelters, and I can give you that when we leave, so that if something does happen, you are able to call those places and go there and be safe. because that's my number one concern, from our appointment today. And I just
Thanks.
want you to be okay, so,
Thanks. Yeah.
is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything, that we didn't cover that you wanted to share?
No, not really. I think
Okay.
I think that was good.
Okay, perfect. So I can definitely get you those resources, and we'll book you another session, and we'll check in a week here and see how you're doing with everything.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Perfect. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much for coming
Nice to
in.
meet you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.